Hey, what's going on guys? Kai here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI using no Magicite. Since last time, I rented a chocobo from that hidden stable I showed you and made my way back to Vector. So today, let's see what went down in the capital. With ominous music. Hey, you tell me, man, we just got here. What's going on? The town is on fire! Yeah, all the guards here say the same thing. Man, I guess you could say things between the Empire and the Espers are heating up, if you will. Oh look, it's Bannon and Arvis. Now, I don't know what this line means, because as far as I can recall, Bannon is the one who came up with this grand idea to have Terra talk to Espers in the first place. Now he's acting all coy? I don't get it. We didn't start the fire. Oh god, I can't believe I just referenced that song. Anyways, let's have a look around the castle. Kinda looks like those red-robed soldiers in Star Wars. Do I have a choice? Oh, I do. Well, imagine that. You could talk to some of the guards if you want to. Oh, really? Well then, I guess we'll just have to pack up our bags, go home, and mail the Espers a thank you card for a job well done. Well, how convenient for you. Hey, Sid, what's going on, man? Well, good for them. Well, you reap what you sow, bitch. Yeah, we kinda tried that already. Didn't work out too well. Let us feast and rejoice? Dude, your town is on fire. People are either dead or dying, and probably in a state of panic, and you want to feast? Sure, why not? I mean, it is Easter after all, so a banquet is in order. I'll do the best I can. Alright, so here we have a little mini-game of sorts, and we have to talk to as many soldiers as we can within 4 minutes. Some of them like to do things the hard way, and we're going to have to force them to change their minds. So that makes the time limit a little bit more constraining, and as such, I'm going to be going through the dialogue a little quickly. Just a disclaimer for those of you who want to read everything. Well, you might have to pause it. So let's start with these guys. And you want to try to talk to all of the soldiers here because you get bonus points a little bit later on. In another minigame that we'll be doing. I believe there are 24 soldiers in total. Someone ought to thrash ya, but not me. Well, I'm strong enough to kick your ass. Whoa, mega armors. So you want to kill these guys as quickly as you can. So any armor-piercing abilities like Drill, Dispatch, Aura Bolt, things like that are definitely the way to go. Or if you have Bolt 2, that's another good way to kill these guys in one hit. We're going to ignore that room for now. You know, I've never done this without having my stats boosted from equipping Espers. I might not have enough time to defeat all of the soldiers. if it really takes 2 or 3 actions to kill a guy. By the way, I'll go over that Gale hairpin a little bit later on. And if you sit on this toilet and press the A button, you'll actually use the toilet. Again, it's just there to waste your time, so I'll try to show that off later if I can. I don't remember offhand if that's always available or not. I'm sure it is. Nope. There, that's the guy I was looking for. What do you mean the war ended before you could use this machine? The game started out with 3 soldiers using those machines. Maybe I should put Edgar in my bottom slot, since the game does go in order from bottom to top. I'd rather start off with drill than a dispatch. Alright, ooh, we are really cutting it close. Oh god, this room. Got two more. What the? We just walked in on this guy taking a shit and now we're gonna kick his ass? Man, that's gotta suck. He's just in there minding his own business, doing his business, and we're all like, hi to you. Troll-lol-lol. Alright, we got all 24, and we have about 35 seconds to spare. So I think we have time to see a little cutscene. Let's get a back guard, awesome, and an X potion. So the back guard is an accessory that does what you think it does. It prevents back attacks and pincer attacks, I believe. And that Gale hairpin we picked up earlier allows you to get more preemptive attacks. Hey, it's Kefka! Wow, he is in jail. Well, you're lucky that's all they did to you. You're a naughty, naughty girl watching me use the bathroom. So much voyeurism in this video. By the way, if you come in here when the timer is actually relevant, it just wastes like 30 seconds. It's ridiculous. I actually like this scene. It's pretty cool. It was very unique back in the day. Hey, alright! Not that you matter or do anything, but, well, thanks for joining. It's quite the spread we got. Let's see, we have turkey, lobster, salad, champagne, man. So, this is another little mini game here, and basically what you have to do is answer his questions with the best possible choice, and you typically have 3 options. You have an option that favors the Emperor, you have an option that favors us, and you have a neutral option, which is in the best interest of both parties. And that's typically the way you want to go. So here we want to have a toast to our hometowns. Basically the theme here is to not be a biased prick and look at everything from both sides. Well, leaving him in jail would better serve the Empire. Well, actually no, if you pardon him, that would serve the Empire. Executing him would better serve us, but we're just going to leave him in jail. It's the most sensible answer. That was inexcusable. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. We can't take it back now. Yeah, I'm sure he's being severely punished. Oh yeah, General Celeste. Wait, is she still a general? If she went AWOL and left the military, wouldn't she lose her rank? Well, Celeste is one of us. Or maybe he's just calling her general out of respect for her. Never thought about that. Ah, okay. Now here, you can ask him any of these 3 questions, and you want to remember which one you asked him, because that will come into play a little bit later on. So for just... what I like to do, just because it's the easiest, is ask him the first one. Well, a good beating does make people realize they're being stupid. You know what? Let's ask one more question. You actually get more bonus points if you blow him off and ask him each of these questions once. Well, desperate times do call for desperate measures, but why should we help you? You tried to take over the world, man. You mean you felt they'd understand if they actually met us boot to face? Okay, once you ask all of those once, you can talk about the Espers. Yeah, you're lucky that's all they did. And how has your empire been decimated? They only raised 1 village. Now here you actually want to be sympathetic with Gestal and say, yes, the Espers have gone too far. Even though they're acting in a way that I would expect them to act. I mean, the Empire kidnapped their kin, held them in these test tubes for damn near 20 years to drain their powers for the sole purpose of taking over the world. I think the Espers were totally in the right to go berserk, especially after learning that their friends and family were killed. But regardless, yeah, they kind of went too far. Now this is where you want to remember which question you asked him first, and if you just pick the one at the top of the list, you pretty much can't get it wrong. You get bonus points if you answer this correctly. You know what? Let's take a break. You know what? We ate our meal, so let's dine and dash. Or not, okay. But if you come over here and talk to these guys, you can actually get into a fight with them. And if you say yes, you get more points. We got Special Forces. These guys are weak to poison, so if Terra learned Bio, you can just one-shot them all with a Bio spell. But Tempest should be able to get the job done. There we go. Alright, now let's continue with the banquet. Now for here you want to say this option. What, that's it? Well, I guess you are the Emperor. You could just issue an imperial decree and everyone would have to listen to you. Crescent Island. Wait, we're playing Star Tropics? So why don't you go yourself? This is your mistake, your mess, you clean it up. No, don't send us as your personal little emissaries to the Espers. If I was an Esper, and I heard the enemy wanted to make peace with me, and they sent some random messenger, I'd probably just blow them off. But if the Emperor himself showed up, that would speak volumes to me. now you just sound like Bannon. Or we could just use your Magicite research facility to fix the airship. What? All right, Guile joins the party. Well, it's nice to meet you too, man. And if you bring Sabin along, you get a little bit of extra dialogue here. Likewise, if you bring Cyan, Leo will recognize him. Well, it's not your fault. You were just following orders. I like the hesitation from Cyan at first, but then he realizes, yeah, really couldn't do a whole lot, Leo, so it's all good, man. It's too bad we never get to have more interaction with Leo, especially with Cyan, because they're both noble and honorable warriors. Alright, sounds good. Get to team up with the legendary general. Yeah, gotta get that booty duty. No, thank you, Terra. Yeah, this is awfully suspicious. Wait, can't you give me another party member? You can't let Terra and Locke go alone. Okay, yeah, we're stuck with just Locke and Terra. Wow, I'm like 2 or 3 levels lower than I was last time I played this game. Oh well, let's see here. First things first, let's get Locke on his usual melee setup. Ooh, I don't have another Blizzard. Usually I'm able to steal one from, what's his name? Oh, you know what? I think Terra has it. Yeah, she does. We're gonna give her the Thunderblade. And I want 2 Blizzards with Locke for a very specific reason. And Terra needs sprint shoes because I am not going to be running around slow as balls. Hey, I've got those new relics, huh? Yep, there you go. Now for Espers, you would want to give Locke Bismarck to start boosting his strength. And you want to keep Zone Seek on Terra to boost her magic power. Well, let's see how we did. Alright. Perfect. Remember that for later, because now that the troops are gone, you can go back to Doma and pick up a few items. And the Imperial Base's treasure room has been unlocked. Hell yeah. And we get Tintinabar number 2, definitely hang on to that for later as well. And because we got as many points as we could, we get the best reward. The Charm Bangle. It's an accessory that if you equip it on your lead character, it reduces the random encounter rate, so that could be nice. You also want to hang on to that for later. Penetrate. Well, alright, that's all that we can do here, so what I'm going to do actually is not meet you at Albrook. I am going to meet you back at our airship just to the east of Miranda. Okay guys, we're back at the airship, and if you come here immediately following the banquet, then you can watch a secret cutscene. So let's take a look at that and see what's going on. Looks like Sid is trying to help Setzer with the repairs. I find this funny because in almost every other Final Fantasy game, Sid is an airship engineer. But not in this game, he's just a regular engineer, so he doesn't know dick about airships. I also heard in the original Japanese version of the game, right here, Sid says something along the lines of, if you get rid of the casino elements, then this airship will be a lot faster. And then this is why Setzer gets all pissed off. Why, you little! Make this thing hum? Oh, Woolsey. What do you mean? Were you mad because you're bad? Well, you accomplished your dream. I mean, you fulfilled it, your life's goal. Oh, the Falcon. Millennium Falcon? No. Sounds like you guys were in love to me. That's terrible. Well, remember that for later, viewers. This is what we call foreshadowing. But yeah, that's all we can do here. So before we call this video quits, let me heal up. And now I want to meet you back at the Imperial base just outside of the sealed gate so we can loot that treasure hoard, and then we'll call it a day. So, be right back. Alright guys, we're back and ready to get our hands on some fat loot. Okay, not really. Well, actually, some of the treasure here is good, but most of it, not so much. Like this cherub down and this cure ring. Although, if you didn't get them from the auction house earlier because you were too broke or you just didn't want to spend the money, well, you get them here for free. I probably won't end up using them, just like this back guard or this other pair of running shoes, but hey, it's there. Ooh, an elixir, although it's part of the Too Good To Use club. Here we get a wall ring, which you definitely want to hang on to for later. And last but not least, 20,000 gold for a total of, what, 41,000? How much do we have? 204k. Not bad, not bad. I will be spending most of that soon enough, so worry not. Alright, that's it for this treasure. Or is it? Yeah, we got a secret flame saber here. And another elixir. Alright. I'll be putting the flame sabers to use in the near future as well. But for right now, just make sure you hang on to it. And I'm going to call this video quits here, guys, so when we come back next time, I will just meet you in the town of Albrook, where we will rendezvous with General Leo, and then head out towards Crescent Island. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. See you next time.